What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the Stock Sniper. Just sitting here chilling, man. It's raining again today on the rain. It's raining again on the walk down. It's raining again, guys. So, I'm not going to be walking today. I can't get my phone wet. So we're going to do it like this. Give y'all something really, really nice and beautiful to look at. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I am the host, the one and only Stock Sniper. I'm trying to figure out, it seems like every day it's been raining on my run time. It's been raining on my run time. Right at the same time, too. Every single day for the past, for sure, a full week. It's good for the cool down, but after getting soaking wet every single day, the shoes getting wet, socks, you kind of get tired of that, you know. But got to put the work in. It is the middle of the week, so guess what? Few days left. Made it this far. Made it this far, which is good. I wanted to stop raining so I could start walking, but it's okay. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? 2 minutes in, 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in, 2 minutes in. This ain't gonna be that long though. Probably about 20 minutes, if that. I got my phone wet yesterday. I can't get my phone wet today. This is the other side of the area that I really don't show y'all that much. All y'all really see is me running on that track. But this is the other side of the area. You can see back there, it's like a little waterfall back there. Real beautiful area. Hit the like button as you're tuning in and tapping in. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. Even though it's raining, still having a great day. But today, guys, I am not getting wet, bro. I'm not getting soaking wet. Nah, not today. Seems like every single day now, they want to rain right around my training time. So I'm doing the walk down from right here. Y'all get to see a nice, beautiful area. If it wasn't raining, this place would be packed. But you know, not that many people are gonna come out here and be in this rain. There's a few people that's out there, if you can see in the background. They got their umbrellas, and they still out here. See? Well, it can't go that far. See? It's raining, and people still out here, bro. Just a few. Just out here getting a little breath of fresh air, enjoying the time, you know, and what they're doing. Me, I'm here because I did my running and I don't want to get wet again. So I'm doing the walk down from right here until it stops. It's looking like it's about to stop though. Sniff King, hey, how you doing? First one to comment in the building. Shout out to you. Hello, how you doing? First person to comment. That's paradise. Yeah, it's nice and beautiful out here. Yeah, I don't get to see this part because I'm always on that track. But this is the other side of the track. Now, Jim, this is the other side of the track. Nor, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Sniff King. It's going pretty good. I wish it wasn't raining. It's been raining for the past almost 2 weeks, and it only rains during my workout time. So yes, I'm soaking wet again today, bro. I'm soaking wet again, but I wasn't gonna do the walk down in the soaking, you know, I wasn't gonna do the walk down in the rain. So I decided to stop over here so y'all can see this over here. See this nice area. It goes way back over there to the other side back there. On the other side over there. Yeah, really, really nice area. See the sky rise right there. For everybody that like living like the Joneses, there you go, right there. Everybody that like living like the Joneses, there you go. I'm in America. I'm in America. I'm in America. It looks like it's finna stop raining. So did you know, E-Rod, did you know that lemons float and limes sink in water? No, I didn't know that. I gotta test that theory out. My grandmother is in America. Where you from, Sniff? What country you in? Fina is such a good word. I don't know what that is, E-Rod. What's up, cuz? Who would win? I'm not finna entertain that, bro. Ghana. Is that in Africa? Guyana. Is that in Africa? Is that Africa? My money is on London B. Johnson. All right, Jesse, I'm not even gonna entertain that, bro. You got jokes, right, Jesse? South Africa, South America. Oh, okay. Shout out to South America. Appreciate you for joining me. Jesse, Jesse, can you say something positive, bro? Can you say something to let us know you got some intelligence? Jesse? We want to know, you know what I mean? Say something important, bro. Jesse, say something, you know, important. I smoke fent on a regular basis, cuz. Well, you need to get off of it, bro. That fentanyl killing people, you know that, right? I sub. Thanks, Sniff. Jesse, you know that fentanyl, that fent kills people, bro. It's not a good thing to do. And it's not cute. Fent It's not cute. And if you talking about fentanyl, it makes you want it more. Well, you know, you can die from it, right? You know you can die from fent, right? I subscribe to you. Oh, thank you, Snell. Is this a sewage plant? No, it's not. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. Good willing, cuz. Yeah, bro, it's not good for you, man. People are dying off fentanyl. Or whatever. I guess you trying to say fentanyl. People dying off that stuff, bro. I subscribe to you. Thank you, Snell. People are dying from smoking that stuff, Jesse. It's really not that cool. Maybe maybe it's in my future. We all gotta go down that road, bro. But I know you wanna be here too for your family, right? Don't you wanna be here for your family? Key say? Come on now, you're not making no sense, bro. You got something to live for. But dying, and everybody gotta go one of these days. But the thing is, you don't want to go before it's your time, bro, from doing something that's dumb and stupid. So what's your point? My point is, quit saying unintelligent stuff in the chat. That's my point. Say something that makes sense. Stop thinking life is a game. Stop thinking life is a joke. Stop thinking everything is all fun and games, because it make you look lame. To be honest with you. It makes you look kind of lame, bro. It do. It makes you look like you think everything is life, that life is fun and games, bro. It's kids really dying off that stuff. I think you're just being funny. But kids are really dying off that stuff, bro. That ain't nothing funny. That ain't nothing to joke about. It really make you look like a clown, bro. Stand out from everybody else, bro. Don't come on the internet, particularly, don't come on the internet and play games. Don't come on the internet thinking life is a joke. Don't come on the internet and thinking that life is a joke. Everything ain't. Some parents don't like their children. Well, you're right. Some parents don't. But I love my kids and my grandkids. I love my kids and my grandkids. I do. Yeah. I love my kids and I love my grandkids, bro. See, what y'all gotta realize is I'm not a kid, bro. I'm an unk. Right? I'm an unk, bro. This is not the Play the Games channel. You come over here to learn something, bro. And what I'm trying to tell you right now, life is not a game in 2025 and beyond. Life's not a game, bro. It's not. It's not a joke. It just stopped raining now. But yeah, life ain't a game, guys. Well, neither am I. Well, the way you commenting, bro, you commenting like kind of like, act like it. If you're not a game, bro, if you got some kind of maturity about yourself, act like it, bro. That's all I'm saying. Act like it. Don't act like somebody else. Be yourself. And if you say neither am I, that means you acting like somebody else, bro. You acting like you doing what you see other people do on this internet, bro. That's what you're doing. You're doing what you see somebody else doing on the internet. And if you're gonna do something, take it from Unc. If you're gonna do something that you see somebody else do, make sure it's the smart thing, bro. If you're gonna do something that you see somebody else do on this internet, make sure it makes you come across as intelligent. Make sure it makes you come across as smart. Don't do something that you see somebody else doing on the internet and it's clown stuff, bro. Don't do it. It's not a good look, bro. You won't get no girls like that, bro. You won't. The girls will laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't everything that a lot. I'm gonna put it to you like this: what you see the masses do on the internet is really not cool, bro. It's not. It's not that cool, you know, because people are dying off fentanyl, bro. We got a fentanyl crisis in the world, bro. That's not nothing to joke about. Personally, I don't even think you do fentanyl. I don't. I think you just being somebody else. You're posting and you commenting what you see somebody else that you seen somebody else do on the internet and you think it's cute, bro. It's not cute. It's not. Take it from Unc. It's not cute, bro. The girls actually don't like that. That's what. The girls actually don't like that, bro. They don't. But if you want to continue to be immature, that's on you. That's on you, bro. Nah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Jesse. I really don't, bro. You just playing. You just playing, bro. This is not the circus channel, bro. It's not. It's not. Now it just stopped raining, guys. I'm back on my wall. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I hope y'all having a great day. Yeah, Jesse trolling, I know it. Jesse, what am I capping about, bro? Tell me, what am I capping about? Speaking opinions, that's facts, bro. I'm speaking facts. Yeah. It's a fact. It's not just my opinion. That's how life goes. Okay, say that's life. It ain't got, it's a fact. Keep on living, bro, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see. You'll see, bro. You'll see. Arthur Morgan, he thinks Jesse Pinker is real. I think I really don't, majority of y'all on here, I don't think it's real. Y'all just commenting. Stock Sniper has the scope out. Yeah, that's right. I got the scope out. Yeah, I do. Appreciate y'all for joining me, man. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Only way I would think any of y'all is really real if I drop the link and you come join the live. Or if I drop the phone number and you call in. That's what I'm about to start doing, guys. I'm finna start dropping the link and put in the phone number. If you got something to say, call in and tell me. That's how I know. But what I do think is majority of y'all are kids, bro. That's what I do know. But the thing is, I want to talk to y'all though, because I want to let y'all know, bro, that you can do anything, you can be whatever you want to be if you put your mind to it. Logically thinking, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want to be, right? As long as you got you a goal. You know what I'm saying? You got you a goal, right? And then you go to school. You listen to your parents, right? If your parents telling you the right thing to do, you listen to your parents. You go to school. You find something you love to do. A doctor, a lawyer. A lot of you guys on here AI is coming out. AI is coming out. So a lot of you guys can go to school, you know, to learn some technology about artificial intelligence, right? A lot of you guys, because guess what's coming, guys? Robots. You know, artificial intelligence is called AI. And it's developing real rapidly. So I'm telling y'all, find something y'all love to do, learn it to the best of your ability, and master it, right? And go out and get you an earn. Go out and make you a nice living so you can take care of your kids and your grandkids, you know what I'm saying, and your family. That's right. That's right. That's the thing, guys. That's the thing. May God bless you and your family. Hope everything turns out. I hope everything turns out right. Robots already here, bro. We're okay with it. That's why I'm saying I'm putting you in the right direction. Go to school. You know, go learn something, right? Go learn something. Find something you love to do and master it. Particularly a high income career, and master it. And master it. AI, so millions will become irrelevant. I'm trying to put you ahead of the game right now. Even AI need people to work on it, right? I'm just using AI as an example. But everything is technology. You know what I'm saying? Go to school. Y'all like being on the internet. Y'all like trolling. You know, do something better with your time, bro. Find something you love to do. You like to troll? Find something in that area so you can monetize it. You know? That's all I'm saying, bro. Take it from all. Don't just be on your mama's couch, you know, commenting people's chat for fun and games. That's not cool. It's not. I'm already ahead, Grandpa. How you ahead? How you ahead? How about I drop the link and you come and how about if I drop the link and you come tell me face to face, bro. You know what I look like, but I don't know what you look like. So how about I drop the link and you come tell me. How about I drop the link? Okay, what's your opinion on it's not an opinion, it's a fact. It's a fact. Fentanyl kills. Fentanyl is becoming the #1 killer in America. Kids are dying off fentanyl. It's a fact. Fentanyl kills, bro. They're putting fentanyl in everything. They're putting fentanyl in the weed. They're putting fentanyl in everything. So if you can't come and talk to me live, I think you AI. How about that? You can see me. but I can't see you. So I believe you AI. The only way you're gonna show me is if I drop the link and you come up here and join me and we have a conversation. That's how that works. My point is, this is my point, that stop being a clown. That's the point. Stop being a clown, bro. Grow up. Life ain't fun and games. It's 2025. It's 2025. It's time to get serious, bro. I got time today, y'all. I got time today. So ADC, you the one brought up Fent, bro. You brought that up. You trying to change the narrative. You the one came in my chat talking about Fent, promoting fentanyl in my live, bro. You the one came in here talking about fentanyl. And I'm telling you that fentanyl ain't nothing to play with. I'm telling you, people are dying off fentanyl. Life ain't a game. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about no research. I'm talking about fentanyl. I'm talking about what you talking about. Fentanyl. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think you really do fentanyl. I think you just trolling, bro. You just talking. And I'm telling you right now, life is not a game. Life is not jokes. You think it's a joke until it hits your doorstep. Your sister overdosed on fentanyl. Your mama overdosed on fentanyl. Your daddy overdosed on fentanyl. Baby mama overdosed on fentanyl. And God forbid that your kid get a hold of some fentanyl and die. Then what? Then you won't think it's fun and games no more, bro. Then you won't think that it's fun and games. It's not. And I'm here to tell you, the point is, you look like a clown, bro. That's what you look like, a clown. That's what you look like, a clown. And it don't look right, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Listen to the unk. In other words, you need to change the way you think, bro. The way you think, get your mind out of the gutter. That's what's wrong with y'all, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about the streets. Y'all don't know nothing about the dark side of that. You don't know nothing about that, bro. You on your mama's couch in your mama's basement thinking life is a joke until it hit home. So y'all quit looking up to these bozos on the internet, bro, that's making y'all think that the things that y'all are putting in comment sections is cool to do. It's not cool. You look like a bozo, bro. Look like a bozo. That's what you look like, a bozo. We know you in the woods. I'm on the track. I just got through running 6 miles and I stopped over there because it was raining. Now I'm walking another workout. I'm walking another 2 miles. I do this every single day. I run 6 miles every single day and then I walk another 2. I do this every single day in my neighborhood. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm walking back to my tent. Yeah. Me and my crypto winnings. Okay. KSA, if you got crypto winnings, I'm gonna come up and show me. Come up and show me. My portfolio is already on my videos. I already put up my portfolio many a time, bro. So you talking, let me see yours. Let me drop the link and you come up and show me your crypto brokerage account, bro. Show it to me. I've already showed my brokerage account on here many a times. So you just typing. Run back the videos and you'll see my brokerage account, bro. That's all you gotta do. Roll back the videos and you'll see it. You want me to drop the link for you? You want me to drop the link for you? Man, it's muddy as can be over here. Wait till I stop. I'ma wait till I stop. About time it stopped raining. Yeah, about time we get some clear skies out here. Let's get it. Well, we got a lot of trolls in the building today, boy. That's all right though. Let's see, 35 minutes. Another successful walk down, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all kicking it with me. I appreciate y'all, even the trolls. Y'all gave me something to talk about for 35 minutes of this walk down. Well, I didn't really walk that long because it was raining, but y'all gave me something to talk about. Y'all gave me something to talk about. Appreciate y'all, man. Hope it's not raining where you at, cause I'm kind of soaking. I'm kind of soaking wet again, like I was yesterday. Well, for the past week, it seems like every time it's time for me to work out, and then I start exercising, and I run. It's always raining right at that time. Between 2 and 3 o'clock, it starts raining every single time, bro. Every single time. Yeah, y'all got it today, bro. It's all right. Y'all got it. Keep on typing. It's all good. I'm in a good mood today. You know, I'm in a good mood today. So let's get it. Yeah, so it's going down today. I usually don't have these, I usually don't have that many, like, I guess they call them trolls. I usually don't have that many people coming in here with negative things, which I think they are mostly kids, though. That's what I think. Majority of them are like kids, which I got it set on, not for kids only, but I guess sometimes kids get in the chat. That's how it go. You know, 9 times out of 10, they won't come back no more. So they'll come through today, and then I won't see them no more. They won't be in the chat no more. It happens every now and then. Let's see. Dang. What I'm noticing, like some of these channels, hello Tim, appreciate you for joining me. Some of these channels, they won't let me see some of these channels won't let me see who the people are. Some of them don't. And that's weird. I don't know why it's like that. Key say, Key say, I'm 67 years old, I do fent. I was honest with you. You called me a troll. Man, if you 67 years old doing fentanyl, man, bro, I'ma pray for you. Key say, I hope you ain't 67 years old doing fentanyl, which I don't believe you. I don't believe that. But 67 years old doing fentanyl, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, what's up, Dre? Yeah, they in here today, but I'm in a good mood. So let them do what they do. I want to see if they're gonna come back when I'm at my computer, because then I'm gonna drop the link. That's what I'm gonna do. I want 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna see them no more. But when I get back to my computer, I'm gonna drop the link, and I want them to come and show their face. That's what I want. Specifically, where he at? Oh, I think he gone already. Well, you gone, bro. Yeah, Jesse, you gone. You the one started it all. You the one started it. It was good conversation, but you didn't want to get right. You still wanted to be childish, and you still wanted to act like a clown, bro. Because I really was going to drop the link to let you come up. Because I'm in a good mood today. I was going to drop the link, but you gone already. Yeah, that's who started it all. That's who started the talk. And I just let them know, you come, man, that's not a good thing to do. You talking about fentanyl, man. There's a lot of people that die from that stuff, bro. That's not nothing to joke about, which I know he's a kid, so it's not nothing to joke about. Yeah, it's muddy today, man. My track usually, it's been raining all week, so, but I still got to put the work in, bro. Just because it's raining, and just because, you know, I still gotta exercise. I still gotta put the work in, even though it's raining. Cause guess what? If you don't know, I've ran in the snow, I've ran in the heat, and I've also ran in the rain. I'm soaking wet right now, bro. I'm soaking wet. So appreciate y'all for joining me on this walk down. This is the 15th episode. We had a little fun today, so I'm gonna name this live. It's gonna be a fun day. Yeah, we had a little fun today. We had a little fun today. You know, I'm in a good mood. It's been raining all week. And I guess somebody wanted me not to work out, because I usually do this between 2 and 3 o'clock. And just so happened, for a week straight, it rains right at 2 or 3 o'clock. But guess what? Whoever it was that's trying to stop me, they must don't know that I do this in the snow. I do this in 100-degree heat. And yes, I do it in the rain. So yes, it's muddy. Yep, it's muddy, but I still got to put the work in. And this walk down, y'all have helped me out a lot. That's why I ain't even tripping, because y'all, this walk down. Because of this walk down, if you just now joining, all y'all trolls that just now came across this channel, I'm gonna tell you, I run 6 miles a day. And then I cut the live on. Right now, that's what you're witnessing, which is another workout. And I walk another 2 miles. So the people that, you know, even though you trolling, even though you trying to throw off the live or whatever the case may be, I appreciate you. Why? Because it makes my time go by quicker. You're actually helping me. While you in here trying to distract and troll, you actually helping me, bro. And I appreciate you that, really, because before I started doing this, I wasn't running 6 miles a day, bro. I was running 1.5 miles to 2. So I started cutting on the live, because, you know, after my miles, I would walk, right, to try to cool down. But some say, cut the live on, bro. So I started cutting my live on, like what I'm doing right now. You see everybody out here doing something, bro. Everybody out here is either working out running. You seen the guy over there doing calisthenics. You see this guy walking. They're either chilling with their family, you know, or they're exercising, or they're playing golf. See, this is the exercise channel, bro. This is the exercise channel. But the walk down, back to that. I was running 1.5 miles and I cut my live on. And I started walking like I'm doing right now. I've been walking where it did rain, so I've been walking now for about 20 minutes. But usually when I cut the live on, I'm walking, which is another workout after the 6 miles. Well, I started off with 1.5 miles. Well, this walk down, I started walking after the 1.5 mile run. That's how I got up to 6 miles. So after about an hour of walking fast, which helps with cardio, because don't get it twisted, this walk down is another workout. So what it did was it calmed my mental down to be able to take that 1.5 miles to 2. So I went from 1.5 miles to two. Then I cut my live on and do the walk down. Well, some of these walk downs, when I get to talking and running my mouth, I would walk for 3 miles, 4 miles. You know, sometimes it do that. Once I get in my flow, I just keep on walking. Well, that's exercising. So I went from 2 miles to 2.5. Quick, fast. It was fast. 2.5, and I bumped up from 2.5 to 3.5. I went straight from 3.5 to 5. And then I went from 5 to 6. And realistically, I can extend it, because I'm running the 6 miles with ease right now. I mean with ease. How with ease? I'm running the 6 miles in under 60 minutes right now in heat. It's 100, well, right now it's not, but it's usually 100 and 105 degrees where I'm at right now. Usually that's how hot it is. So I'm running 6 miles a day with ease. But the reason why I was able to do it is because this walk down has helped me out. So when I first started, I'm running 1.5 miles, and then I'm walking another 2 fast. So by the time the next week come, I'm literally still running 3.5 miles, but I'm only really running 1.5, but I'm walking fast the other 2 miles, or whatever the case may be. Then I bump up. I'm about to get ready to bump up again. I was gonna do it today, but I've been getting soaking wet every single day, bro. And I didn't want to get that, you know. So maybe when it dries up a little bit, I'll go from 6 to 7, which I already know I can do that. How do I know that? Because every time I stop to 6, like I'm walking right now, I'm walking fast. All I gotta do is pick up a little bit more speed and I'm running. That's how I know I could jump up to 7 that fast. That's why this walk down and me communicating with y'all in the chat, whatever the case may be, that's why it helps so much. So in other words, if you trolling or whatever you say, whatever we go, it keeps my mind off of what I'm doing, right? It keeps my mind off of what I'm doing. And I interact with y'all, and y'all help me a lot. Whoever it is, you come in, you talk, you say whatever. Today is a good day though. I'm happy today. I'm in a good mood. I ain't even worried about the trolls. Keep on commenting. Keep on commenting. Keep on commenting. Let's see what the comments say. Auto can. You can't catch me in public. Auto can. I fear the public. Arthur and Jesse was tripling. Yeah, that's what, yeah. Did all of them get blocked? I don't even know. Probably did. Yeah, I think Dre blocked them all. Shout out to Digital Dre. Little Dre say, nah, y'all gotta go. But it did. I mean, actually having a conversation with him, it took my mind off of, like, it made the time go by faster. It really did. Which I pretty much know they were just clowning, some kids clowning. But usually when they come in like that, I try to talk to them, and usually when I talk to them, then they'll be like, all right, OG, all right, uncle, whatever, and then they'll start they start acting like they got some sense. But them three right there, I think Jesse could have came around, but the other guys, kind of put the key in his bag. That's kind of what happened, which is fine. I'm in a good mood, And guess what it did? It extended my time. It extended my time so I can get my cardio in. Now it's not raining at all, and now I can pick up where I left off and keep on walking, keep on doing what I'm doing, which is great. Cause even though I'm still training for that marathon, bro, that's another thing, guys. I'm training for the Chevron Marathon, which is in January of 2026. So I'm training for a marathon. I done ran 2 marathons already. So that's why, I'm doing something here. And what I realized is that this walk down and this internet, shout out to Google and YouTube, is helping me with my training. It really do. Because without this live, and without y'all, especially the people that's been coming into these walk downs since I started doing this, y'all, helped me out a lot, bro. Not just with getting my stamina up to be able to run these marathons, but it's good for my heart, it's good for my mental health, it's good for my overall health. And I appreciate that. That's why I ain't even tripping, bro. It's all good. It give me something, when they come in here, it give me something to talk about. Right? It give me something to talk about, because before, I'm gonna be real with y'all, there's no way I would be able to do this, to be able to get to this level, this fast, without going live on YouTube, bro. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I was having a hard time just walking after the run. Not like I couldn't do it physically, but bored. You walk a little bit, I'm finna go home, that type of thing. But since I've been doing this walk down, I don't even think about going home, bro. It's probably some of y'all that see me run 6 miles or run the 5 miles, then click on and go live, and then walk another 4 or 5 miles. Stay on live doing this walk down for another 2 hours. I've done that before, and all that does is it helps with my cardio. It helps with my heart. It helps with my mental health. It benefits me. And ain't no way I would run 6 miles, bro, and then just walk without without this YouTube. Even with music wouldn't even work, bro. Talking on the phone wouldn't even work. But this YouTube and the internet and this walk down, I had to name it the walk down, that was what did it. It wasn't talking to somebody on the phone. It wasn't listening to music, none of that. But something about this, I'm a content creator now, guys. I like creating content, bro. I like it. And just like this, I stay in my own lane and I mind my own business. That's the reason why I show it like this. It's a show. It's called The Walk Down. This is season 2, episode 15. Thank y'all. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Yep. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all here rocking with me, and I appreciate y'all, bro. I really do. And I apologize to some of y'all that then came in or whatever, but I usually don't get no trolls, bro. I usually really don't. But the channel is growing, right? I'm getting more views, I'm getting more subscribers, so more people are tuning in. So I understand that eventually it's gonna be, eventually some haters are gonna come in, bro. I know that already. That's even with life. It's like that in life. In life, when you progressing, right, and you moving in the right direction, that's when you know you're moving in the right direction, bro. How do you know that, Stock Sniper? Because when you moving in the right direction, that's when the haters come, bro. That's when people come and try to disrupt what you got going on. I remember it was a time, guys. This is for all the people that got small channels, 20 subscribers, 30 subscribers, and maybe I should even say small channels. I don't even want to say that. Because that's another story. Hold up, I'm going to say this first. For all y'all that got 20 subscribers, 100, 200, it was a time, bro, I would do this walk down. I would do my videos, I would do my lives, and it wouldn't be nobody in them, bro. But guess what I did? I kept how I talk right now, how I talk when there's 100 people in here, how I talk when there's 200 people in here. I talk the same way when it was nobody in the live, when it was 0 people in the live. I still talk the same way. I say that to say this. When you find something you love to do, which I love doing content creation, I love it. Once you find something you love to do, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to worry about the haters. You're not going to worry about who's in the live and who's not in the live. You're not going to worry about who's talking down about your plan, about what you got going on. Why? Because you're too busy focusing at the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, bro. I'm focusing on the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's how it works, and how I know that I'm headed in the right direction, because I start getting haters. I start getting trolls like Jesse and all them coming in here before people try to gang up on the unk. I know this already. You know what I'm saying? So guess what I do? I use it as content. I just made a whole segment of a content with them. I could clip this up, which I'm not gonna do, but I could clip this up, right? And just flood it with videos. I could clip it all up, the whole conversation going back and forth. And I know this as I'm doing it, right? I know this as I'm doing it. Appreciate you, Elsa. I know this as I'm doing it. That's the reason why I can sit out here. That's why I love creating content, bro. I love connecting with the people. I love helping people as much as I could, right? With my knowledge or whatever. Y'all see me doing a lot of different things on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm mostly into the stock market. I'm mostly into building, coming from nothing, going into something. I'm mostly into that. But guess what? I'm into fitness. I'm into sports. We got football season coming up, right? We got our first preseason game coming up in 3 weeks. I can't wait to go live, bro. I can't wait to go live and do my live commentary. I like doing that. So, I mean, and I understand that, hey, it's a slow roll, but long as this is to all the people that's trying to start you. Be yourself, right? Be who you are. Don't try to be nothing. Don't try to be like nobody else. Be who you are. Show your personality. Show the things that you like to do. Show the things that you like to do, and guess what's going to happen? The right people that rock with you, they're going to come and rock with you, bro. And then when you start getting trolls and people in here going, I don't even like to say trolls, but that's what they say. When you start getting people come in disrupting what you're doing, guess what? That's how you know your pot of gold is near at the end of the rainbow. You're heading towards your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's even in life, in real life. You know, all of a sudden, nobody comes around. I'm gonna use another example. Nobody comes around. Nobody want to holler at you. Nobody take you serious, your plans or whatever you got going on. Nobody takes it serious, your motion. But then soon as they see you got motion, then they start talking about you. How many of y'all witnessed that before? Soon as things start going right, that's how you know that things about to start going right in your life, guys. All you youngsters, that's how you know. How do you know, Unc? You know because right when the haters start coming, get ready, right? If you know you putting everything down right, if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, then all of a sudden you start haters and you ain't never got none before. Get ready. Get ready for what, Stock Sniper? That means
That means that all the doors about to get ready to open, bro. My grandpa told me that when I was a little bitty boy. When nobody pay attention to you, then all of a sudden they start paying attention, start knocking what you're doing, starting to talk down on what you're doing or what you got going on. Guess what that means, son? That's what my grandpa told me. He told me that means that's when God gonna bless you, right? That's how my grandpa, that's how them old guys used to talk. That's how you are gonna bless you, son. Don't worry about nobody talking about you. Don't worry about the haters, as they say these days. Don't worry about the haters. Well, of course, my grandpa didn't talk like that, but basically, don't worry about the haters, bro. When you start, if you ain't had nobody hating on you, then all of a sudden, you start getting haters. That is the light bulb goes off in your head. Oh man, something is about to come around the corner. Something is about to come around that corner, bro. Trust me, listen to the If you don't have no haters, bro, nobody talking down on what you got going on, because as long as you ain't got nothing going on, guys, the haters and the naysayers ain't gonna say nothing. They are not. But soon as things start going right, or you think, or you putting in the work, but you haven't seen the outcome yet, right? Because a lot of times we put in the work, but we don't see nothing yet. You might not see it physically, right? But when it comes to inside of the energy and it comes into the universe, once you start getting haters, bro, people start, now they're the people that wasn't paying attention to you, now they're paying attention to you, but they're paying attention to you and try to talk down on what you're doing. Bro, right then and there, that's when you know. That's when you know. Oh man, it's something that's about to happen. That's how I know. Once I start getting haters, and I don't get no, and the haters don't recognize me, then all of a sudden I start getting haters. Man, guess what I do? I start rubbing my hands together, because I know it's something coming. I just got to keep going. Like with this, for instance, the power of the universe. There you go, ATM Tim. The power of the universe. There you go. Let's say, see, once I start getting on this internet, once I start getting trolls, once I start getting people to come in and actually trying to go against what I'm talking about, guess what? From me having knowledge and wisdom, I already know what's about to happen, bro. All I gotta do is keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe do a little bit more. But all I gotta do is keep doing what I'm doing and keep going. See, like them trolls that came in, right? I made them into content. I'm a content creator now. I ain't even tripping. I got the screen recorder on, bro. I got the screen recorder on, and guess what? I could use it as content at any given time whenever I get ready. Use it as what? A teachable moment. I got my grandkids that watch this stuff. So when people come in, that I like when they do that. Why? Because I use it as a teachable moment, and I tell my grandkids on what not to be. I tell them, man, I use them as a case study. Man, look, y'all, don't be like that. See how them people come in? I bet not ever. That's what I tell my grandkids. I bet not ever catch you. Your mama bet not tell me that you are on this internet trolling some old man's live. You better not be on that internet doing. If your mama tell me you on this internet playing games like that, it's gonna be me and you. That's exactly what I tell them. It's gonna be me and you. Cause even though I'm still teaching, my grandkids watch all this stuff, bro. That's why I gotta pay attention to what I say, and I pay attention to what I do. Because even though I'm doing this, guess what? One thing about YouTube and this stuff, once I'm gone, my grandkids and my great-grandkids will be able to watch all these videos, bro. I got a whole lot of, even I don't, but I do have a whole lot. Just think about if I do this, YouTube just started. If I do this another 15, 20 years, bro. If I do this for 25 summers like I did everything else, and I'm 75 years old. Do you imagine how much game and knowledge and information I will have for not just the world, but for my kids, my grandkids, my great, all the way down my line? That's how I think, bro. That's why I gotta watch what I say. I gotta watch what I do, right? Because everything that I do, I'm teaching. I'm not just teaching the world, I'm teaching myself, because guess what I do? I go back and listen to these videos. Everything that I say, everything that I do on this internet, and particularly this YouTube, I go back and I listen to this stuff. And then I also got my grandkids that watches this. So certain things I use as case studies. Why, if y'all been watching me, when them trolls come in or somebody come in talking negative, guess what I do? I turn it into a teachable moment, because I know I got my mind on my grandkids and my great grandkids, even the ones that's gonna come around when I'm gone. Man, they're gonna be able to say, man, Paw, whatever the case may be, he was really something else, man. Yeah, he was really something else. See me, I got pictures of my grandpa and my great grandpa and my grandpa that's on that wall. A lot of y'all see in the back of the wall, if you really, in my office, when you look at the back of the wall, that's my great grandpa on that wall, bro. World War I veteran, 1890s. That's how old that picture is, bro. My great grandpa. But guess what? I never seen him in my life. I never seen him. But guess what? I got archives of what he has passed down, generation to generation to generation. Things that I can do this. I can touch, bro. That's why I got the mindset of, you know what? With the YouTube and the internet, that's why I love YouTube. And all these videos, bro. Just like I talk about my great grandpa and that pictures on my wall, my great grandkids and my great grandkids will be able to go on YouTube and watch all these videos. Never met me before, but be able to see me in person. And I think that's on my mind every single day. Straight up. Every single day. That's what's on my mind, bro. Whenever I'm in front of the charts and I'm breaking down support, resistance, right? And I'm talking about the stock market. Guess what? My great grandkids are able to learn about investing, gonna learn. Ain't no telling how advanced the stock market and these brokerage accounts gonna be in 2050. In 2050. Ain't no telling how advanced it's gonna be, bro. That's why a lot of people say, well, man, he be on the chart all day. That's boring. But you not understand. It's people in the world that want to learn about the charts, and I got great grandkids that's waiting in the wings, that's watching. I got grandkids that's watching right now, but one of these days, I'm gonna have great grandkids, and I'm gonna have great grandkids all the way down the line. And guess what? My grandkids, that picture that's on the wall in the back, all of them know exactly who that man is, bro. They know the picture, and they know that they can go touch this. They know they can go touch. Because guess what? Earn, spend less, and make proper investments. That's what it all comes down to. And it's a great feeling when you got a grandpa, a great grandpa that passed stuff down to you, and then you got the ability to build on it and pass it down to your kids, and you got the ability to pass it down to your great grandkids all the way down the line. That's a beautiful feeling, bro. Beautiful. That's why I gotta watch what I say. That's why you got. That's why I gotta watch what I say and what I do on this internet. Pat, you scaring me. How am I scaring you, bro? I should be inspiring you. If you're not inspired by that story I just told you, I need to know how am I scaring you, bro? If I'm scaring you, you need to tell me what am I saying that's scaring you, so maybe I can adjust it a little bit, because the goal is not to scare you, bro. That's not the goal. The goal is to inspire you. The goal is to get you thinking. Yes, a lot of these things that I'm talking about are common sense, but things that are common are not really all that common, bro. They're not. It's about doing. It's about putting into action. So let me know, Pat, how am I scaring you? How am I scaring you, bro? Elaine, you offer so much, man. We are blessed. Yeah, I try to. Everything that I learned, that's the goal. And I really want the youngsters to really, catch on, because they're up against a lot. They're up against a lot. See, when I was coming up, it 8 out of when I was coming up, see how these youngsters act right now? I don't want to break it all the way down like that, but the way they act right now, you could just think about it. All of them want to be hip-hoppish. All of them want to be hood. All of them want to have their pants sagging. All of them want to talk. All of them want to talk a certain type of talk, right? The hood talk. Back when I was coming up, bro, out of 10 kids, out of 10 of us, it was 2 of them like that, right? Now, things have flipped, and I peeped this out. Things have flipped. Now, out of 10 kids, 8 of them want to be like a rapper. 8 of them want to act like a street guy. 8 of them want to be, you know what I'm saying? Because that lifestyle has became a style, right? When I was coming up, you was looked bad upon. Nobody wanted their daughter to talk to you. If you was a girl acting like that, nobody wanted their daughter talking to the guy, or nobody wanted their son to talk to that type of person. But these days, it's normal, bro. And that's what got everything all messed up. And then how it is these days, if you got 10 guys, right, and you got 7 or 8 of them gonna try to act like a rapper, they're gonna try to act like they from the streets, they're gonna try to act like they hood, and you might have 2 or 3 out of the 10, maybe 4, that try to, act like a normal young adult, go to school, take care of their kids, talk normal, don't talk ratchet, don't have their pants sagging and all them things. Guess what they're gonna think about the odd number? Guess what they're gonna think about the 20%, bro? They're going to think that they're gonna call them lame. So you got 10 kids, right? I see this so much. You got 10 kids, 10 youngsters. You got 7 or 8 of them, probably a higher number than that. At least 7 or 8 of them gonna want to try to be like a rapper. They're gonna try to talk like a hood guy. They're gonna try to do all these things. Then you might have 3 of them, right, that don't talk like that. That has a good foundation of parenting, where they got chores. They don't their parents on internet like that. Different. In other words, they're raised in a regular foundational home. So those kids that got their stuff together, guess what the ones that act hood and ratchet gonna do? They're gonna make them seem like they lame. They're gonna make it seem like it's something wrong with them. It's called peer pressure, right? And eventually, the 2 out of the 3, if you keep hanging around them same group of kids, guess what's gonna happen? Or group of youngsters, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna start feeling bad. The next thing you know, they're gonna get into the 7 out of 10. That's how it works these days. That's why I try to talk to these youngsters. I try to talk to these kids. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell them the right way. But I understand this also, that a lot of them don't listen to the older guys anymore, bro. I'm understanding that a lot of them look at older guys as if it's outdated. Like, what you're saying is outdated. It don't work. This type of this type of scenario. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This youngster that I know, I was talking to him, right? I kind of liked him, you know what I'm saying? And I was talking to him, try to lead him in the right direction, because I understood how he was raised. I understood the way he was going, but he was polite, right? He was polite. He would always say, yes, sir. He would always say, no, sir. He would be very, very polite. But, so I said, well, man, you know what? I'm going to try to show him, lead him in the right direction. Well, after he grew up a little bit, of course, he stopped listening. He started doing whatever he wanted to do. He started being disrespectful, right? So I try to tell him, I say, man, well, I ain't gonna say exactly what it was, but if you do that way, it don't even make a difference, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it that way. Do the right thing. If you do the wrong thing, it's not gonna make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Go and do it the right way. That way everything will turn out correctly. Well, the right way, which is the right thing to do, right? He told me that it was old and outdated. That's what he told me. He told me that it was old and outdated. So guess what I did? I had to let it go. So that's the problem that a lot of these younger people got. They think that an old person perspective is outdated, but they don't realize, because they haven't been led in the right direction, they don't understand that how life goes. What goes around comes around. Just like riding a bike. They rode a bike. We ride a bike the same way today as they did in the 40s. We drive a car today the same way they did in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s. It's just the difference is more people are driving, more people are riding bikes. Life goes in circles, bro. The main foundation of life goes in circles. Just like the young girls these days are wearing fake hair and fake nails. You know what I'm saying? They used to wear nails and wigs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They might not have wore it every single day. Like my grandma, she wore a wig to church every Sunday, which I hated it, but she would wear a wig to church. Just so they been wearing wigs and doing their nails. That's what y'all doing. It's just repeating itself. Only thing that they didn't do back in the days that they do right now is wear their pants sagging. That's the only reason why. That right there now, they didn't do that back in the days. You didn't never see a man or a young man with his pants sagging back in the days. Nah, you didn't see that. See, that you know where they got that from? That pants sagging? See, back in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s, that was how they would let the guys know that I am available. That come from prison, bro. That's what they used to do to tell the guys that I'm available. That's where the pants sagging coming from, bro. And I don't know who brought it out from the prison to the real world to a style, but that's what they used to do in prison, bro. Well, what they call them, skinny jeans sagging. That style came from prison, bro. I said it, and it's a fact. That style came from prison. That's why it's very important that younger guys talk to the old school guys. You talk to any old school guy that's 70, that's 80, that's 60, that really know where they'll tell you where it came from, bro. It came from prison. That's where they would let the guys know that they were available. Straight up. That's where it come from. So a lot of people that's why it's very, but some people, these powers that be, they really don't want the younger guys to get the knowledge and the wisdom from the other guys. They don't want that, bro. They want to keep the older people separated from the younger people because they can really control the younger people with whatever they do. They already almost accomplished that right now. They can controlling the younger guys by the music, by the Facebook, and now by content creators. Because content creators and YouTubers and streamers are just, if not more popular than a rapper right now. So now they're going to use the YouTubers, the streamers, and the content creators. I don't like to call them YouTubers because I don't like to say YouTubers no more. YouTubers are content creators and streamers. That is a real live profession, and it pays really, really well. But the content creators And the streamers have so much power now, it's actually more than the rappers, bro. That's why you see so many rappers becoming content creators and streamers. You got so many athletes creating on YouTube, doing streaming and podcasts and those type of things, because that's what everything is heading in that direction. In other words, YouTube and all these platforms are very, very, even though YouTube just turned 20 years old, YouTube is young. YouTube is young. In other words, content creation and YouTube is just now getting its feet wet, bro. It's just now getting its feet wet. So that means the next 20, 40 years, I talk about 25 summers on here a lot. YouTube ain't even done 25 summers yet, guys. Think about that for a second. YouTube is still a youngster. YouTube is just getting started. Then you got Kick, you got all these streaming platforms. Bro, just think what content creation and streaming and all this stuff is gonna be in another 25 years, bro. Just think about where these platforms are gonna be. That's why some of you guys, if y'all love commenting and disrupting lives, guess what y'all need to be doing, bro? Create you some content. Now I'm talking. That, because it's obvious, if you come into an old man's live like me, and you come in here and try to disrupt my live, instead of listening, you're trying to distract. Guess what you need to do, bro? You need to create you a YouTube. You already got a YouTube channel. Start making videos. Start creating content. You know what I'm saying? Start creating content. Here we go. Now you gotta go. That'll get you blocked. Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. See, I don't even really know how to block nobody, bro. That right there is probably the first time I've had a troll like that. That lets me know that I'm doing something right, bro. Because like I said earlier, I remember there was a time when I was doing this and I'd be in here with 0 people in here. So I know I'm doing something right. I know it. That's how you know that you headed in the right direction. That's how you know. Right there. So that just puts the key in my back even more to keep creating content, to keep doing what I'm doing. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. My boy Dre still in here? Oh, golly, I hate when that happens, guys. I gotta go back this way. But I think this is what I think I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go live again. I'm gonna go back to the office and I'm gonna go live again a little later. Cause I was on a roll and my phone is starting to die. I only got 15% left. See, I like doing this. I wasn't thinking about my phone. I wasn't thinking about how long I've been walking. I just was going and talking as it goes. But I think I'm gonna go back to the office and then I'm gonna go live my normal ways like I do in the morning. Yeah, and we're gonna kick it. We're gonna see what's going on and we're gonna kick it to see what's happening. That's what we're gonna do. So it might be about 7 or 8 o'clock Central Time, something like that. But I had to turn around though because I can't make it all the way around. If you want to know, this long area that I'm walking are 2 miles to go all the way around. It's 2 miles all the way around. So I got to turn around because I'm parked over there, and I ain't gonna be able to make it all the way around there with like 15%. So I just had to turn around. It's all good. I've been live an hour and 25 minutes. And I went on this live because when I was live from that that pavilion, I really didn't like that because I like to walk. So I didn't want to leave without walking my 2 miles or whatever. So that's why I crunk it up. So I think the first 15, 20 minutes, so I've been walking for an hour. So that's good. But if I didn't have my live on, I wouldn't even be, I get lost for time so quick when I go to talking and playing with this live. I love it so much. That's why it's very important to find something you love to do and then be the best at it. That's why it's so easy for me. That's why it was so easy for me to like build this channel and do this. And I'll be talking like I'm talking right now and it wouldn't be nobody in the chat, bro. Because I love doing it. And I know it takes time. Everything takes time to build. It takes time to shine. That's why they ass behind. So it takes time, guys. So if you got 20 or 30 subscribers, 100 or 200, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about that, bro. Want the numbers, but also you got to program your mind that in the beginning, there's nobody that's going to be in the live, bro. In the beginning, no trolls ain't going to come. In the beginning, ain't nobody going to come and talk the opposite way of what you're trying to talk. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But then when you starting to roll and do the right thing and help people, guess what's going to happen? Then that's when they're going to come. So, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it works. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that. Not just on YouTube, but in life too. People don't understand, what you doing. Nobody knows. No matter what you show people, nobody knows your plan but you, bro. Nobody knows your plan but you. Long as you got your plan on what you're looking for at the end of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? As long as you focus on your goal, your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Whatever you got to do to get to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, guess what? Nobody's going to understand it, bro. Nobody's going to understand the steps you got to take to get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, bro. They ain't gonna understand it. They gonna talk down on it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna gossip about it. They gonna say it ain't gonna work. They gonna say you fell off. They gonna say all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But long as you got a goal, long as you got a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that you trying to get to, don't worry about what nobody else got to say, bro. And sometimes you got to shut them off. That's the best thing to do. When people start talking about if you make certain situations, if you make certain decisions in your life, but you got a goal that you're trying to reach, and you got to eliminate this, eliminate that, eliminate this, eliminate that, guess what's going to happen? They're going to talk about it, bro. They're going to talk about whatever it is. Oh, he done fell off. All this, that, all this. Don't worry about it. Focus on your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's all you got to do. And then the best thing to do is shut them off. You know what I'm saying? Shut them off. And keep pushing. And keep going like I do every single day on this track. Look, American flag, yeah, we out there putting the work in.
Put the work in.
Yeah, that's right. We out here putting the work in. That's how it goes, guys. You can't worry about the haters and the naysayers or whatever the case may be. Right? Can't worry about that, bro. You got to focus on your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And you got to be laser focused on your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And then guess what's going to happen? When you pop up on the other side, then the same ones going to be praising you. They going to want you to give them a job. They going to want you to help them. You know what I'm saying? They going to want you to, yes, all that. The same ones that'll talk about your grind process and the move that you make to get to wherever you're trying to go. Once you get there, they're going to ask you for a job. They're going to ask you for help. You know what I'm saying? They're going to ask you for knowledge. They're going to ask you how you did it. Right? They're going to ask you these things. And guess what you're supposed to do? That's how you get your blessings from God. You're supposed to tell them. That's what you're supposed to do. You know how many people was hating on me, bro? When I was making certain moves way back when, before I did my 25 summers, hating on me, guess what I did? I still gave them the blueprint. All you got to do is, it's simple blueprint, bro. All you got to do is make a earn, spend less, and make proper investments. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Even though I say that that's it, that's very, very difficult to do. It's hard to do, bro. It's hard to stay down till you come up, especially when you got haters. That's why the best thing to do when you're trying to go from nothing into something and you start in this first path, or you taking your first couple of steps and you got your plan down, you got to cut yourself off from basically everybody else, bro. You got to isolate yourself, and you got to keep your eyes on your prize. Whatever your pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow, I can't tell you what your pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow. Only you can determine that. Like I had to determine my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Guess what? My pot of gold gonna look different than yours, bro. Everybody's pot of gold at the end of the rainbow looks different, bro. Don't let nobody try to tell you what your success looks like. Don't let nobody tell you that, bro. Don't let nobody try to tell you what success looks like to you, because their success looks different. My success looks different than yours and anybody else's. Because why? Because we all live different lifestyles, bro. We all live different lifestyles. We all got different brains. We all got different ways of how we maneuver in life. You never seen nobody running with a flag? American soldiers do it all the time, bro. Are you from America, Tim? Whatever country you in, you got soldiers that's running with their flag, bro. You got soldiers running with their flag every day. Military, they run with their flag every day. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that guy is military. My grandfather, World War I veteran. You know what I'm saying? My daddy, Vietnam. I come from a line of soldiers, bro. That's why my life is so basic. You know what I'm saying? And simple things. Well, the simple things in life is easy to me, bro. The hard things that for people to do, like make a earn, spend less, and make proper investments, and do it for 25 summers, for some people that's very, very difficult, bro. It ain't difficult. It wasn't difficult for me because I was raised like that, bro. I was raised putting in the work. I was raised like that, bro. So I woke up having to do all those things. I woke up having to earn, spend less, and make proper investments. My grandpa told me when I was a little bitty boy, if you cut this grass, bro, we ain't say bro, if you cut this grass, boy, and I give you $12, you better put $7 up. You can, whatever you want to do. If you want to go buy candy and pickles and all that, you can do that, but you're going to put $7 in this drawer, bro. Or boy. Well, he ain't say bro, he said boy. You going to do that, boy. Every week, you go, whatever $12, when I give you $12 for your chores, you're going to put $7 away. And you're going to live off the $6. And I better not ever catch you touching that $7, bro. Unless you're going to do what? Buy a lawnmower. Build a lemonade stand. In other words, make an investment. That's how I was raised, bro. That's how I was raised. My mama put an investment book in my hand when I was 8 years old, bro. Made me read an investment book. I was mad. I didn't get Jordans for Christmas. I didn't get Polo and Hilfiger like all my partners. My partners used to make fun of me, bro. They had Jordans, starter jackets, and all this type of stuff. My parents and my grandparents didn't buy me none of that stuff, bro. Guess what they did instead? They bought me Nike stocks. That's what they did. They bought me exercise equipment. That's what they did. Everybody else, they used to make fun of me, bro. I'm getting weights and exercise equipment and all this bullshit, and vitamins and all this bullshit, Flintstone vitamins, and they getting Jordans, Jabos, starter jackets, all this, that, and that. That's how I was raised, bro. And guess what I did? That's how I raised. And guess what? I didn't understand it when I was younger. I didn't even understand it, bro. I didn't like it. Little did I know, when I got a little bit older, I understood they was trying to put me in a position to win. And guess what? I used that same blueprint. Once I woke up and understood what was going on, and now guess who's doing it now? My kids and my grandkids doing it, bro. But don't worry, if you ain't grow up like that, you can start right now. All it takes is to start right now. Make or earn. Love the job that you do. Find you a great skill. I don't care what it is, bro. Find you a skill. Spend less and start investing. That's it, bro. And be consistent with it for 25 summers. 25 summers, bro. That's all it takes. Not even this. In 2025, it don't take 25 summers, bro. All it take with the development of what's going on right now, it don't take but 10 summers. 10 summers will change your whole life, bro. If you find something you love to do, be a nurse, a doctor, a carpenter, whatever, electrician like my boy ATM Tim, whatever the case may be, building roads and bridges like my boy Pew 2. Very great, essential people that love what they do and master it, and then spend less and make proper investments. That's all it takes, bro. And do it for 25 summers. Do it for 10 summers, 5 summers. I already gave a lot of y'all a challenge back in October, November of 2024, when we found out Donald Trump was gonna be the president. What did I say? Man, y'all need to get ready right now, man. Start earning, spending less, and investing right now. You got 4 years. At the end of 2029, when I show my portfolio this next time, bro, some of y'all already seen my portfolio last year, but when I show my portfolio in 2029 on this internet, if God wake me up every single day for these next 4 years, guess what's gonna happen, bro? In 2029, when I show my portfolio again, y'all gonna be amazed, bro. Y'all gonna be amazed, and I'm not showing it again until 2029. So if you didn't get to see my portfolio when I showed it on the live, if you want to see it, go run the videos back. I'm not showing it no more until 2029. If God wakes me up every single day and I'm still doing what I'm doing, and God continue to wake me, all he got to do is wake me up, and I'm going to do the rest. Guess what's going to happen in 2029? I'm going to show that portfolio again, bro. And when I show it this next time, I want other people joining me, bro. I don't want to be the only one, man. I swear to God, I don't. That's why I said it at the end of 2024. Man, it's the perfect time to start. If you ain't started, don't worry about it. You don't worry about what I say about my mama put a investment book in my hand at 8 years old. Don't worry about all this stuff that my grandpa and my great grandpa done willed me all these things. Don't worry about all that. There's some people that I know that they parents ain't do none of that. But guess what? They started. Everybody has a starting point, and it starts with 1 share. That's all it takes, bro. And with the development of this internet and all these investment apps, man, what is it right now? Well, it's past 4 o'clock. Just think, with the ability of these investment apps, guess what, guys? I have bought shares in these companies while I'm out doing the walk down, bro. I don't have to pay a brokerage fee like it used to back in the days. Whenever you bought a stock, you had to pay a fee. There are no fees. I don't have to call no broker. I can do it all from right here on my phone. Man, when they came out with that, I was mesmerized, bro. I was mesmerized. I could be on the move. I could be running, putting the work in, right? And walking and doing the walk down, and look over and look at the shares of stocks that I know, like, and trust. Google, which we on right now. If you love YouTube, if you're on YouTube every single day, if you got YouTube TV, there's no reason not to own shares of YouTube, bro, or Google. That's who own YouTube. If you watch Netflix, ain't no reason why you shouldn't own some shares of Netflix, bro. And all it starts with 1 share at a time. If you love AI, right? If you love AI, there's no reason why you shouldn't own no shares of stocks in AI, bro. It starts with 1 at a time. 1 here, 2 there, 1 here. Every week, every 2 weeks, every 6 months. Every time you look up, you buying a share of stock, bro. That's how it works. Next thing you know, you look up, And a whole year done passed, January get here, you sitting on 100 shares of NVIDIA. You sitting on 100 shares of Netflix. You sitting on not Netflix because it's expensive right now. You sitting on 100 shares of NVIDIA. You sitting on 100 shares of Google. You sitting on 100 shares of Nike or whatever the case may be. Whatever companies that you know, like, and trust. Majority of things, Apple. Majority of us got Apple phones. Majority of us on YouTube. Majority of us use Amazon. What you know, like, and trust. A lot of us wear Levi jeans. And if you don't want to go, okay, ETF. Just Google ETF and you'll see what it is. ETF is the top 500 companies in America. You can start right there. And when you start right there, take 10, 15 minutes every single day of learning of a little bit of information. It's called Google. Google and learn and YouTube. Stop using YouTube to be messy and gossiping. Stop using YouTube to come on an old man's channel and troll them. And trolling them. And if you already doing it, you should be teaching somebody, bro. A couple of people came in there talking about they got Bitcoin, they got XRP. Well, instead of you coming over here playing games, you should be teaching somebody, bro. You should be trying to help somebody. That's how it works, bro. You learn and you teach. You learn and you share. You don't play no games, bro. That's why I believe a lot of them be lying. A lot of them be lying, bro. That's why I say I ain't got time for no games. I ain't got time for no games, bro. I'm too busy trying to tell people. I'm too busy trying to lead people in the right direction, bro. Even a lot of this stuff is common sense. Sometimes people don't just do it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't do it. Just like everybody knows that Jack in the Box is unhealthy. Everybody knows eating Whataburger and eating every single day is not healthy. Everybody knows drinking a soda water every single day is not healthy. Everybody knows a Coca-Cola got over 30 grams of sugar in there. Everybody knows that, bro. Everybody knows you're supposed to drink water every single day. Everybody knows cigarettes ain't healthy. Everybody knows that, bro. But that don't necessarily mean you gonna stop smoking cigarettes. Everybody knows Black and Milds are not healthy, bro. Everybody knows that liquor causes, that alcohol causes liver disease. Everybody knows tobacco causes cancer. Everybody knows that, bro. So that don't mean that everybody's gonna do it. That don't mean that everybody gonna stop drinking. That don't mean that everybody gonna stop smoking cigarettes. It don't mean that everybody gonna stop eating at Jack in the Box. That don't mean that. So a lot of this stuff you already know. You just don't put the work in to stop doing it. Whenever I found out about Black and Milds, bro, way back in the game, when I was around 20-something years old, 25, well, a long time ago, when I found out, when my OG pulled my coat and told me about them Black and Milds, guess what I did? I stopped smoking them right then and there. And I started doing what? Exercising. I mean, it's common sense, but people don't put the work in, bro. In 2025 and beyond, practice putting the work in. Practice. And don't get me wrong, it ain't gotta be every single day. Just practice, just do it for 3 days out of the week, bro. 3 days out of the week. That's all it takes. You don't have to buy 10 shares all at one time. You don't have to do that. It starts with 1 share at a time. You got a job that got a 401k plan. Bro, sis, participate in that 401k plan, bro. It starts right there. But then don't just let them take the money out and let it go and match it. No, you do research, look at the paperwork, see exactly where your money is going, right? Educate yourself about a lot of things. Cause see, then once, bro, my phone about to go dead, guys. My phone about to go dead. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about it. But I will go live a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? But just take it like this. It starts one, just like I'm out here running. It starts with one step at a time. Anything in life starts with one step at a time. Well, I gotta go right now. My phone is going dead. I forgot all about it. I think I'm gonna pick up again later. So y'all come back and rock with me. I appreciate y'all for joining me. This is your boy, the one and only Stock Sniper. I love and I appreciate y'all. Till later, I'm out.